people get involved in your campaign. They say, you know what, I love this woman. I love what she's doing. She's fighting for us. This is John Villarreal reporting for Conservative New Media.
We're talking about Rick Sanchez getting fired after calling Jon Stewart a bigot. And we're also talking about Meg Whitman and her big debate with Jerry Brown today. We're joined by Craig DeLuz, who has been in Republican politics for a long time. He's a great guy. He's a friend of mine, former client of mine, ran for the 5th Assembly District, and we're doing a no-holds-barred thing here. And Craig, I mean, my frustration, and we're going to take a call here in a second, my frustration is, it's not about a personal thing or anything like that. It's like this. I told all these people this is what was going to happen because me and Paul and Conservative Media have been fighting the AstroTurfers. I've done seminars on that. We've been fighting these people. We've been involved in campaigns around the country for a long time now, and I've seen the tactics. I knew it was going to happen, and these people are so used to, like you said, the same old playbook, the same old campaign. It's the same for every race that they run. It's so boring and everything. Oh, I'm like Reagan. Oh, hey, I'm conservative. Oh, here's some mailers. Vote for me. Whatever. And I was talking to these people, and they really told me, like, oh, this is the wave. We're just going to ride it in. We don't want to be negative. We're just going to send out our mailers. This is the wave. And I'm like, dude, you don't know what's going to happen now. You don't know what's coming your way. I knew what was coming your way, and I warned him it's going to come. It's going to start in about a week. We're starting to get the hits on YouTube now. I'm starting to get the crank calls again. I'm starting to get the AstroTurfers again. Oh, yeah, we're ready. We got it handled. No, you don't. And now here we are, a couple, 3 weeks later, and every Republican is down in the polls, and they're all hurting, and it looks like we could be swept out here in California when everyone else is winning in every other single area, red, blue, purple, whatever, everything in the country, and California is on the verge of losing all these competitive races, and this year when everyone should win. What's up, Craig?
Well, but like I said, I think part of it is that we don't, I don't think the consultant class out here understands the frustration that people are feeling. They keep talking about the Tea Party movement as them and not us. We're all frustrated. Quite frankly, anyone who's seen the direction the government's been going, in particular here in California,
oh my gosh,
is frustrated. You see taxes going up. You see that we have the highest tax rates in any state in the nation. You see that, according to Forbes, we're the most expensive place to do business. You see businesses, large businesses, wholesale packing up and moving out of California. We see it. We see the result of things like AB 32. And the impact that it's having on the construction industry, on the agricultural industry, on the manufacturing industry.
Oh, it's horrible. Let me just stop you just for 1 second because I have breaking news on this. And this goes to everything I've been saying about the AstroTurfers, the Obama administration, the extreme left-wing groups getting geared up. Van Jones with Credo is going to be in Berkeley, I believe, today to mobilize activists to defeat Prop 23. So, you guys out there might be sleeping on it. They're not sleeping on it.
Oh, yeah. No, and I'll tell you this. The thing is that they don't care about jobs. And here's the funny part is because they believe that's the reason why they want to control the state government, because they figure we're going to kill the jobs, so somebody's got to take care of us. So that ought to be the government.
Well, we saw Bella, California. Those guys didn't care. They were stuffing their money with pockets. I liken California right now to the Titanic, and the Democrats and the liberals are, they're the captain and this and that because they're controlling everything, and they should be like helping like the little old ladies and the kids off the boats. Oh, heck no. They're like full steam ahead. Let's get all the Chinaware, the gold-plated this and that, whatever. We got a speedboat out the back. This mother's going to blow, and we're taking the goods with us. That's my personal opinion.
And where we're messing up is that we don't understand. Look, it's not our values that are the problem. It's the way we communicate our values.
Bingo. There's no campaigns. No one's selling it.
North Richmond to vote for you if you never bother showing up to North Richmond.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I went down to the heart of Oakland, California to talk to people. We got that on Fox News Radio, the whole situation. I'm going to tell you right here, there is good news, though. I'm going to give Meg and Carly the blueprint to win. We love Carly. Meg is running for governor, so we got to help her out. I like Meg, too, but we love Carly. And I'm going to give her I did it before in the primary. I'm going to do it again. The thing is, people can make fun and blah, blah, blah. And first of all, our success can't be messed with, and everybody knows that. Second of all, when I lay it down, everyone's going to be like, oh, wow, yeah. Well, no doubt, dude. So that's what I've always said to these little consultant class. Put up or shut up, and they can't put up. But let's bring in let's talk to Norma here. Norma has a question for us.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm not very eloquent, but I'm wondering why it hasn't been brought up about this thing with Meg Whitman and the hiring illegals. My daughter has a business here in Stockton, California, and they hire a lot of the Mexicans, and when they're given a Social Security number and the identification, they have to take it. They cannot ask them, are they illegal? It's against the law. And then when that number comes back, they say, might check this and get it corrected. That's all they can do is give it to the employee and say, check this out. And when they can come back every day with a different Social Security number, and you still cannot ask them, is this your number? It's against the law for the employer to do that. So you always hear, let's get the employer's hands are tied.
Well, I think, and I want to hear what Craig has to say about this. A lot of times, in my opinion, when they start saying stuff like that, it's like it's a game, right? It's a game where basically I think a lot of people who are for pro-amnesty always play this game. Let's do the employers first. Oh, let's not build the border fence first. It's all this type of stuff to not deal with the problem, and the whole system's a mess, isn't it, Craig?
Well, it is a mess. I mean, I find it impossible. I find it odd that, I could apply for credit, and I can know within 5 minutes what my credit line is going to be because they already have all of my information.
Right.
I find it hard to believe we can't do the same thing with immigration and immigration status. I think that laws that are set up to prevent people from asking the appropriate questions are completely wrong. I think that you need to be able to ask someone, first of all, I don't know why it would be considered illegal when it's on every job application. Are you allowed to work in this? Are you allowed to work in this country?
Right. So declaration.
You check either legal resident, you check U.S. citizen. I mean, so I don't know that it's illegal to ask.
Well, and here's the thing. And I'm going to do it the next segment. I'm going to basically play. And if you want to hang with it, you can hang with it. I'm going to play Meg Whitman in the debate today of what she should say about this and just air it out. I mean, this is so simple to deal with and stuff. I mean, to me, it's like the fact that we're even... I understand it's a news story and reporters want to track it down and it sells copy and everything like that. But it's like, dude, do you think that anyone in California really cares about this? The whole immigration system...
Here's the people they're going after. They're not going after conservatives, because conservatives are going to say, they're going to hear what she says, and, they're going to say, okay, well, yeah, I mean, she did everything she could. The people that they're trying to hit with this is the Latino community.
That's right. That's me.
They're trying to go after the Latino community. Look how she treats Latinos. Mm-hmm. The point is that, they're trying to get conservatives mad at her because she hired her. But that's not going to work. But the other aspect of it is they're going to trying to get Latinos mad at her because she fired her. Mm-hmm. And once again, my point is, under California law, under federal law, what else can you do but fire her?
Yeah, I mean, look,
keep her. You are running afoul of the law.
As far as I'm concerned, and I've said this before, and I've said it to Barry Hill when I was running that campaign. I've said it to I believe Brad. I said it to Carly and other people. And I've been saying from the beginning. It's real simple, in my opinion. This is the JDV immigration policy. I've been saying it for the beginning, and everyone seems to be coming to this point, which is you let everybody in here that wants to work. We need a maximum guest worker program. You need a big border, and you have to have total control on that. Like you said, we have the technology and the manpower to be doing that. We shouldn't be in Afghanistan and those other places out there. I'm saying you can have some presence out there. You want to do drones, whatever like that, but to have 130,000 boots on the ground is completely stupid. If you saw the 60 Minutes piece where they showed, the terrain, I have all kinds of friends from Afghanistan. You cannot fight and win over there, in my opinion. It's just not worth it. So you have a strong border, you have a total guest worker program, you open up the doors for immigration as much as possible, but you also put preferences for people with skills, with PhDs, this and that, whatever, or like we were working with Brad Feld on Startup Visa, where someone wants to start a business here, they have venture capital here, whatever, that creates jobs, bring them in here first, and then anyone who breaks the law, you deport them over there and to Mexico or wherever they come from. If we need to build the prisons down there, that's fine. We got 10 cents on the dollar. You make sure that they're not just going to cross the border again, but you actually put them in prison over there or whatnot. And as long as people are paying their taxes and they're cool and they're law-abiding citizens, nobody has a problem with them. They're here already. I mean, it's so simple to solve this. It's not even funny.
I'll tell you a couple of things. One, I believe that we need to start talking about a pathway to legal residency, not a pathway to citizenship. The pathway to citizenship starts at the end of the line.
That's fine.
My wife immigrated here from Fiji. Her family immigrated from Fiji. They went through the process, and what are you telling them if you're going to say, okay, we're going to let you become a legal citizen, even though you just skipped in front of the line?
No, look, I agree with you, and I agree with that. But now we're talking about the margins. I mean, that's not that big a deal one way. In other words, we can work that out, and we can figure it. And I've said that if you want to, either you get in the back of the line, or maybe you pay an extra fine, or maybe you do some kind of extra service. And as far as I'm concerned, look, we have a lot of things that need to be done, whether it's roads fixed or whatever like that, or if someone wants to pay $50,000, whatever. Good, that will help the budget deficit or anything like that. I mean, we have to be creative and intelligent about this and stop sticking to the sloganeering that isn't getting us anywhere, just like what happened in Sacramento with this budget. Craig, you're welcome to hang out for another segment here. I don't know if you can or can't. We got to get to this break. On the other end of this break, I'm going to play Meg Whitman in this debate and what she should say. We're going to keep talking about this whole situation in California politics, election 2010. I want to talk more about the Rick Sanchez thing, and we're going to take your calls on the John D. Villarreal Radio Show on the conservative New Media Radio Network.